The shot caller, Pedro Dones, is going to call his shot. And I'm coming to change everything.
Oh my God! Who the hell is this? Who the hell is this? Dustin Waller just took a shot to the head.
Kyle, I can't even believe what happened.
Who is this? Someone's out here. There's the grand finale. DC, I can't believe this. Who is it?
Reveal themselves. Oh, son of a bitch!
They are choking him with, they're choking both of them with the hula hoop. And that right hand connected, but there is Pedro Dones for the grand finale. They hit it. And there is that shot that they called it.
It is now time for the second half of tonight's double main event.
Here we go. You've seen the history. You know that Pedro Dones, the shot caller, said he was going to change everything here at Wrestling Open. And he changed all of that and more when he got in the ear of the main event. Beloved wherever they go. But here at Wrestling Open, they decided enough was enough. And they joined the shot caller, Pedro Dones, and they did so in maybe the most explosive fashion that we have ever seen when they were going head-to-head with the Miracle Generation. Punching. That's right. Midas Black punching referee Tyler Calloway in the face, earning a huge fine and a suspension. But we saw what they did a week ago to the Sweeper and Security Inc. I think this could be the most formidable trio that we have ever seen at Wrestling Open.
Paul, I have a tendency to think that the Wrestling Open officials are unbiased, but they served a suspension. They have not outright been banned from Wrestling
You're quiet, Worcester. You're quiet. You're tired, Worcester. The last time the Miracle Generation were in the ring, I left Dustin Waller swimming in a pool of his own blood. And that's what happens when you put my name in your mouth. You thought I was gonna forget? No, I went out and I got men to help us finish the job. And the job's not finished. And tonight, we're calling our shot. And we're coming for your heads.
Wow. Last week, they called their shot as a trio. Tonight, they're going to call it again. The Miracle Ones are going to do everything in their power to make sure that Pedro Dones in the main event can't get the job done.
Paul, my point being, I think that the Wrestling Open officials should have outright banned Pedro main event from competing here. I wonder if they have a soft spot for the Miracle Ones, allowing them the opportunity to attack the measure of revenge, not even waiting for the introductions.
They are going right after it. Kylon King, double legs. Midas Black, and this brawl going to the floor.
The matchup not officially underway. The referee has not called for the bell yet, Paul.
And I don't blame him. And this is out of control already.
Assuming it does get underway, we will have a 20-minute time limit to work with.
Things are insane here.
Nobody's in the ring.
Ichiban taking it to Pedro Dones. You can see Lyon and Waller on our left.
Doing our best to keep up with the action here.
They have been wanting this one ever since Pedro Dones in the main event made Dustin Waller bleed, and they choked them practically unconscious with that hula hoop of all things.
God, what is Lyon looking for right here?
Is he gonna try to powerbomb him on that bar? Dustin Waller with a double stop. Pedro Dones and Ichiban here as they continue to take the fight to each other out on the floor. DC, this is madness.
If somebody's going to get some control, this match not even officially underway.
We need every referee out here.
We do need all the officials out here. I mean, you'd hate to see if we weren't able to deliver tonight's main event. You'd almost understand at this point, though.
And Pedro Dones calling for the head of the Miracle Ones. Ichiban, along with the Haven and some others, including the Shook Crew, came out to finally save the Miracle Generation from that beating weeks ago. So now Ichiban has the back of his brothers, and his back just went against that apron.
I mean, the main event, we saw them having a lot of difficulty building momentum here at Wrestling Open, but this is just a vicious streak I didn't know they had in them, aligning themselves with Pedro Donez, and Donez can still call his shot at any time. Some of the strikes in this room sounding like a gunshot.
No, a main event have never shown this side of themselves.
This is going to get thrown out. This is going to get thrown out. We're not going to get a main event here tonight.
It could get thrown out at some point, but I feel like our referee, as well as the open officials, know we have to have a winner here tonight. We have to. We can't throw it out.
All 6 men fighting right in front of us. The crowd coming alive for the Miracle Ones. Oh!
But the main event going right after their throats. As this brawl continues on the floor, the Miracle Generation rolled into that ring finally.
It's just out of control. It's out of control.
And they put Ichiban in that ring. And
what are they
referee
calling for now?
Scott Robinson saying we need one-on-one here, but they are clearing this area out as the main event, and Pedro Donez looking to start things out here. Finally, are we going to get a bell?
We're going to get one in and the rest out.
Oh, but there is a triple kick from the Miracle Ones. Pedro Donez and the main event are down. Incoming to the floor. Here comes Flash Waller flying, taking down all 3 members of this newly minted trio. This is personal, DC. This isn't about titles. Dustin Waller said it on Twitter today. This isn't about titles. This isn't about proving who's the best. This is about pure revenge.
Well, with Turn the Page on the horizon, we look back to Wrestling Open's most recent Super Show, No Respect. Miracle Generation victorious, becoming the Eliminator Cup Tag Team Champions. We saw Ichiban defeat Max Caster, that's right, AEW Tag Team Champion Max Caster in the main event to win his $20,000. And even though all 6 competitors are in the ring right now, this match is still not officially underway.
Throwing down those one shots. Ichiban onto Midas Black. As out on the floor.
Oh, the eyes.
Has him by the eyes and just
no.
put him into the post. Ichiban just hit that. What does he have in his hands, DC? That's that cane he carries. What is he doing?
Ichiban might be out, grabbed by the mask, face first into the post, starting to stir.
Oh, and he hit him with that cane. He hit him right in the face.
That's it.
He's down.
This match ain't happening tonight, Paul. This match ain't happening tonight. Oh my
Pedro
God!
Donez right in here. Hitting him right in the back. Ichiban got hit in the face and in the eye. You remember, he got poked in the eye by Brad Hollister a couple of weeks ago.
You know, I say it all the time, Paul. It doesn't matter how much time you spend in a gym, there's always going to be vulnerable parts on the body, the eyes. Why did the bell sound?
We're underway.
And what? Pedro Donez and Dustin Wall, right? But Ichiban's just going to carry to the back. We're going to do a match?
We're underway, DC. Ichiban just got helped to the back. And this is 2-on-3 now?
Oh, that ain't fair. That's not right. I understand that Miracle Ones want revenge, but this isn't an even playing field. It's an evil playing field is what it is.
It is completely uneven. And that is what Pedro Donez, the shot caller, does. And clearly, now that he has their ear, that is what the main event does too. They pick their spot. They hit Ichiban. They neutralized him. And he has been carried to the back. We'll try to get some sort of update for you at some point here. But this is absurd. This is what Pedro Donez does time after time after time. And remember, he still has that Opportunity Knocks contract that he won all the way back at Summer Stunner. He can have any match at any time against any opponent. And now Kylon King over there in the corner.
What can he do about it?
Wait and hope. They have to hope that they can get back into this match. And Kylon King has to hope that maybe he can dig down deep somewhere within himself and overcome these odds.
Look at that devious look on the face of Pedro Donez.
And Pedro Donez, that is a great word to describe him. He is very devious. He calls his shot, and 99 times out of 100, he hits his shot. I really can't remember a time other than against Alec Price ages ago where he didn't pick up a victory, but ever since then, he tears through everybody.
Donez, a Times Magazine Teacher of the Year. What kind of example is he setting for his students, Paul?
I hope he's a different guy in a classroom than he is here.
Boy, I worry about the future of this country if somebody like Pedro Donez is in charge of teaching the youth of America.
And now Midas Black and Jay Lyon on the corner taunting Dustin Waller as he is down, writhing on the mat after Ichiban was neutralized by Main Event with that cane. But there's a super kick, caught Pedro Donez in the midsection, and can Flash Waller get over and make that tag, DC?
Gotta get Kylon in there, gotta get Kylon in there.
And even if he does, it would feel like it's 3-on-1 at this point.
Absolutely, but Kylon, he's explosive, he's got a lot of fight in him. Let's see what he can do.
Gets the tag to Kylon King. There's the clothesline. He is running roughshod through the Main Event and Pedro Donez.
Lyon take off his feet, Midas comes charging in. Big suplex instead of the bridge, opting for all impact, not letting go.
Not letting go of it. Sends the Main Event colliding into each other.
And there you go, 2 for the price of 1.
With the bridge.
Referee's gonna call it.
A shoulder up. Kylon King had the shoulders down, but now he continues to be a man on an island. I just got an update from our medical staff backstage. Ichiban will not be able to come back here and continue.
They're not gonna clear him?
No. His eye sustained too much damage.
Then they shouldn't have let the match happen.
The match is happening. It is 2-on-3 as the Main Event and Pedro Donez taking out Ichiban, and now Kylon King could join Ichiban in just moments.
You got to think Hollister, wherever he is, watching with a big, let's call it a poop-eating grin etched on his face.
Double stomp, and Kylon.
Oh no!
He's out. He is asleep. He is done. Midas Black makes the
like
cover.
This.
But Flash Waller coming in for the save.
Where the hell did he come from?
But Jay Lyon, just like that, the numbers game continuing to get the better of the Miracle Generation, the Eliminator Cup Tag Team Champions.
Well, it's not something that they're going to be able to, again, they're not going to be able to get on an even playing field as this match continues. Ichiban's not going to be allowed to join back.
There's a right hand.
Ichiban probably is being strained in the back right now.
But if you have one eye, you cannot go out there. Medical staff doing the right thing, but it doesn't feel so right.
Well, plus with the mask, I mean, you don't have much peripheral vision as it is. Look, I understand it, Paul. It doesn't mean I agree with it.
Oh, no, he got caught. Flash Waller got caught, and this could be absolutely devastating if Lyon can pull off something from this vantage point.
Look at the strength and balance of Lyon. Able to transition to a fireman's carry, now up on his feet. Waller is fighting for dear life.
Getting some big shots. Waller catches Jay Lyon with a boot.
In the time limit, 15 minutes remain.
And that's what's so crazy about this. 20 minutes for our main event. They fought for 10 minutes before the matchup even started. These guys are spent.
What's he doing? Death Valley driver on the apron. And maybe the odds just evened up a little bit. Oh, he has him by the hair. Come on. But there is a stunner. Neck across the rope. Assisted on the cutter. Wheelbarrow with the bridge.
Look at the extension on that bridge. Donez in at the nick of time. Otherwise, I think that Miracle Ones would have pulled up the upset.
He just dragged Midas into his own corner to make the tag, but Dustin Flash Waller. Oh. And you just said it right there without saying it.
Not a good landing for Donez. Donez, I mean, the Miracle Generation doing what they got to do, but they are systematically destroying Donez and the main event right now.
Flash Waller has someone lined up out there. Here comes Waller, takes to the air, Kylon in stereo on the moonsault.
Everybody's down. The Miracle Generation's got to get somebody back in the ring, preferably the legal man. and end this one, but they're just letting that moment sink in right now, Paul. Can you even believe that the Miracle Generation are standing tall right now?
And they're pointing at Pedro. They just brushed the main event aside, pointed right at Pedro Donis, and said, now it's your time. You want to call the shot on us? Now we have a chance. We are going to do what you couldn't and finish the job here in episode 4.
Donis is isolated. Kylon in the ring.
He is all alone, and the Miracle Generation are going to get their revenge on the shot caller.
Kicking him around like a soccer ball.
Oh, a double chop to the back. That is just mean.
Well, the ultimate sign of disrespect in professional wrestling. No way you're going to beat an opponent like that, but you're certainly going to beat them up.
And now letting Pedro Donis know, come at us, finish the job. And they lift him up. Super kick, Crow Cop high kick combination. The shot caller is practically unconscious here. No, they're not going for the cover. They want more. They want to make the ultimate statement here.
I don't know if I agree with this, Paul. Get your licks in and get out of there. Get your licks in and get out of there. This could be a major mistake. You know, I've talked before, I think that Wrestling Open officials should consider instituting an excessive punishment rule, and I think that we may have just crossed that line. I think that Donis cannot defend himself.
They're going to go for that powerplex. If anyone has earned it, the shot caller has, but here comes Jay Lyon, and you were right, unfortunately, DC. They waited too long. There is a power bomb. Main event is back up, and just like that, things are looking terrible for the Eliminator Cup Tag Team Champions, and it's the grand finale. Kylon King is legal, and he is all alone here.
Donis stumbling around.
What are they doing? Oh my God, no.
Don't do this. Come on!
Tombstone onto Kylon King.
It's completely unnecessary, we get it.
I can't believe it. They did it again.
Here are your winners. The time of the fall of 8 minutes, 49 seconds. Your winners are Midas Black and Jay Lyon. The main event and the shot caller, Pedro Donis.
They called their shot, DC. They said they're coming for their head. And you want to talk about a spiked tombstone, that's definitely coming for someone's head. And come on, we have had enough. We need help out here. Get the officials out here. Get anybody out here.
The officials probably still tending to Ichiban. You're gonna need 5 gurneys.
But here comes the Haven. And they came with backup. They have chairs here. Good for them, DC.
Finally, somebody with some sensibility here.
Ichiban has been neutralized. We don't know what his status is going to be going forward. The Miracle Generation are down once again at the hands of the main event and Pedro Donis. Folks, I cannot believe we are ending once again this way. But the main event and Pedro Donis, are they unstoppable, DC?
Well, the Miracle ones couldn't beat them. That's for damn sure.
Folks, thank you for joining us. We will see you here once again next week.